Please be advised of the disclaimers.
Hey, welcome back to my channel everyone, this is Sai with Pinnacle Trading here. So we're going to take a look at why markets are pretty much stuck in a range right now. We'll go over the chart, but basically some reasons as why I see markets is sideways for now, just stuck in between a range. So let's pull up the chart here. We have S&P 500 right now. I have the yearly chart up, and I'm using Thinkorswim by TD Ameritrade for my platform for the charting. And right now we're being stuck in a range in the markets right now. So we're just seeing this up and down movement. We also see this back during the correction last year when we saw markets drop. They went back up and came down again, and then they finally continued that run up as good news came out, and markets were pretty much in the uptrend in bullish range. Not many people were shorting, and we also had the Feds pumping in money. So that's kind of what we've been seeing here as well. So we saw market sell-off, which happened in March of this year, and we saw big drastic sell-off. So it wasn't a market crash, it was more of a big market correction, a panic sell-off. So once we saw that sell-off, we saw Feds pumping money back in, things settling down a little bit, people coming more to reality, pumping money back in, long-term investors coming in, maybe shorts covering as well. So with all of that, markets almost recovered to all-time highs, very close, a little bit over 20, almost 20 points away, a little bit less. So they went over a little bit over 320, about 321, 322. So that's a very quick bounce off that correction. Look at how drastic it sold off in this section, and we see this recovery take about a few months, all the way into June for that to happen. But now that markets have pretty much tried to break over that 320, they were getting rejected, but they came down to that 300 area so twice, and they couldn't break below. So that's why they're just stuck between this 300 and 320 range. And the main reason why is, if you're watching the news lately, is the COVID-19, coronavirus, whatever you want to call it, that's been affecting the markets a lot. So anytime we get good news or bad news, or anytime we get anything regarding the election as well, which is coming up soon later this year, we've seen that they've all been affecting the stock market. In a way, they have been affecting it, but also the market has been pretty much resilient to it as well. So, and I'll explain why. So anytime we see a company like Moderna or anything like that, where we see that a cure is coming out or treatment, we see markets run up. And anytime we see travel ban like this, or coronavirus, where things get delayed opening, or things are shutting down again, or we see that the cases have risen, or we see the death toll increase, that's where we see markets come down. But neither of those are drastic enough to pull the markets down enough to below 300, and the good news is not good enough for markets to go up. So if that makes sense. So it's kind of in a stalemate right now. So it's just moving between that range pretty much sideways, and that's the big reason why. So there's really no good news to bring it up a lot, because we still have the fear of the virus going on, and there's really no crazy bad news like a huge recession or something like that has, it's into play, but it hasn't really taken effect fully. So I believe we'll see that later. I've talked about that in my videos before, if you have watched that, what I see in the markets coming up. If you scroll back to my videos from last month or so, from what I see markets coming up later this year. But for now, I just see markets stuck. So let's pull up the Fibonacci range as well. And this is a free script that I have in the chat room. I'll show you how to get it in just a second. And we're seeing this 292 area and about 313. So that's why I call it about 300 area to about 320. We just see this stuck right here. So watch this key price moment. If markets break below this range, then we're going to see that correction again, maybe a drastic sell-off. But if we don't break that range, then see how it really failed to break that 295 area here, and couldn't really go below that 292.93. So just keep these two ranges in mind, 293 area and 313 area. So, but to round it up to a whole number, about 300 and 320, both of these areas right here, that's where markets are pretty much stuck at. So that's what I want to see play out. So when we go back into the normal chart, I want to see if markets can continue on this uptrend, because we see the 50 SMA and the 200 SMA hold right here at 300 area. Both of them are right there. Once we see that cross over and we see it continue, that's where we see this resistance break. That resistance is pretty much a previous high level that hasn't tested yet. So when we look back at the correction from last year, it's kind of same thing happened. So when we zoom out, we see that it held the 200 SMA and 50 SMA. Once it started holding that area, we see the 9 EMA just run up. That's pretty much where we see markets go up, and as soon as they break both those levels, we see the huge correction drop happen. So can the same thing happen again? Can we see another big run up into November? I think so. We can definitely break over that 320 if the cases go down. We see better things come in the economy, things settle down. We can definitely see markets break over that 320 again, break this level, head to all-time highs. If not, we're going to see the support break and come back down. So let's see how markets play out, but I just want to share this video. If you find this helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and the like button. And if you're interested in joining the chat room, to grab that Fibonacci script, scroll up in the education tab and you can find that there. To join the chat room, you can click the link in the description or head over to the website pinnacletrading.us and join the chat room completely for free. We have live trading alerts, we have swing trade alerts, day trade, long-term investing alerts, a lot of trades that are taking my Roth IRA personally as well. We have options, a lot more watch lists, etc. in the chat room, and that's all free to join. And also, if you're interested in learning how to take these charting scripts and how to implement them, get more advanced trader or investor, I have a course that I put together where I offer all of that. And if you want to check that out, head over to the course tab right here and you can see what the course offers. If you're interested in that, you can grab that. Right now it's on 50% off sale. I'll postpone that deadline until end of tomorrow. So if you're watching this video now, I ran a July 4th sale, but I'll extend it until tomorrow, end of day. So thanks for watching. Hope this video helped you out. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button, and I'll see you in my next video.